Alright, let's start on that note. If you say Osh Poppy is a thief, I will borrow the words of Malians who say Naira Marley is not the problem of Nigeria. So, anytime you attack Naira Marley to say he's a bad influence to the youth, his followers who are members or citizens of the Malian nation will tell you, no, Naira Marley is not the problem in Nigeria. So while we all are against fraud, crime, or anything that misdepicts Nigerians among committee of nations or in the international community, like such that was depicted by Hush Puppy, anytime you attack such thing, and all of us collectively attack such things, don't forget that Hush Puppy had followers more than Wale Soyinka. He had more than Pastor Adeboye on Instagram. So all of those things at the end of the day means that the society has been built on fraud, just as Nigeria was built on fraud. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. Shegunlo once again, and I'm here live on Objective Media. Let's do this together once again. And I would like to broach the matter of, before I go into the fundraisers, I'd like to start with what I experienced since Monday. Today is Thursday? Yeah, Thursday evening. Monday, I spent 2 days on the road just to connect from Songu in Ogun State. That usually take me less than 45 minutes to get to Oshodi or Ikeja. Less than 45 minutes, normally. It took me 4 hours. Not to Lagos, so within the same Songu. I went to somewhere along Ejoko Road. I didn't go into Singa, deep down Ejoko, just to see a host after 5 minutes from Songo. So normally it takes me about 5 minutes or less from that place to Songo under bridge, and then I'll connect Lagos from there. But guess what? On Monday, I got to that place trying to bust out of Songo garage at about 6 p.m. and I spent more than 4 hours. Though I did see Songo bridge from my front like this, but I no reach am. I just see am from my front, but I did look at she been as bridge be this where they go, but I no reach. And curfew, 10 p.m. curfew met me. Don't forget I got on that road 6 p.m. 10:35, I was still there. So coffee already met me there. So how would I get to Lagos? Impossible. I had to go and lodge. 4:30 a.m. I got on the road again, hoping to be able to beat the traffic. Ladies and gentlemen, by the time I got to Alakuko, it was another lockdown. I'm talking 5:30 a.m. Alakuko already locked down. All the way from I don't know where. Hey! Yama Jotamio. Hey! So I followed it until at a point I had to follow a military vehicle that was plying the one way. I had to follow them. By the time we got to Kola, they went other ways. I had to go other way, my own way. And I entered another traffic. 4:30 a.m. I got on the road, ladies and gentlemen, the next morning. And I could not connect where I was going until 10:17 a.m. from 4:30 a.m. Now, not like this we go the day. You can now imagine the kind of life people are left to lead or to live. It's very crazy, isn't it? So I want to say that Ogun State government and Lagos State government, I have words for you. Ogun State government operates 2-day, which is only on weekends, Saturday and Sunday lockdown policy because of COVID-19. But let me give you an idea what it looks like. Friday evening by 10 p.m. they locked down, they shut the border at the toll gates. Once they shut it down, bah! A lot of people will be at the border. Those that are coming from Lagos to enter their states, to residents of Ogun who work in Lagos but reside in Ogun. Or you will now see crowd massing at the border. Now, if the idea is to prevent people from clustering so as not to spread COVID-19 or other kind of diseases, you already defeated it by that lockdown. Because if you see the crowd I saw at night waiting to enter the states or waiting to get out, you will know that the idea is already defeated. So it makes no sense at all. And I want to reach out to, because I've never seen a government as useless as that before in my life. So even if you want to experiment, conduct a social experiment or experiment on an idea to say, okay, let us do lockdown on Saturday and Sunday, don't you even go to the borders and see or inspect to be able to evaluate and bring back feedback on how effective that policy is? Ogun State is useless. I don't know the name of that government they put there. That building what? It's unfortunate. Now, Saturday, Sunday also has ripple effect. Tankers, trucks, drivers of Danfo, people trying to connect Lagos from wherever they are coming from, whether it's Diroko or Abeokuta or Ifo, Shagamu and the rest of them coming into Lagos who were not even aware. You see all of them are blocked from 10 p.m. Friday night. And then Saturday they will remain there. Sunday they will remain there. All of them will just be there. If the idea is to defeat COVID-19 by not letting it spread, you are promoting it by that policy. Because if you see the crowd every night there and first thing in the morning, now it now has ripple effect into the next Monday. Because by the time they now open the roads, oh yagba, it is total low. In fact, naturally, the road will now declare its own lockdown again. You now see people struggling at the bus stop to get buses, Marua, whatever, private cars that are going. They just want to get out and get to work. So it is total lockdown of clustered people. And it is so not only dangerous, not only ludicrous, not only hilarious, but ridiculous and laughable of whoever they put there as governor in Ogun State and his team. Is just so funny. And I'm not here to abuse anybody. I'm just saying my own, because that thing does not make sense. You block people in who are struggling. So why not Kukuma release them now? Let them do their stuff. And it also spurs the question, is it only Saturday and Sunday that COVID spreads? It sparks or smacks off the ridiculous idea that the Ogun State government is assuming that COVID-19 only spreads on weekends, and as such they have to prevent it on weekends. That is the assumption they are presenting yet again. That COVID-19, it be like saying a weekend it don't give us a timetable. Now weekend it happen. So maybe they do lockdown on weekend. If the idea was to prevent it, you're actually promoting it. Ogun State government, stop that. It's totally wrong. If you go and inspect and go and do an assessment of what this is resulting in, you will be sorry. You would be very sorry, because it's so bad, it's so sad. If you see the crowd and the traffic that it causes on Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday, you will cry for people. So you're actually promoting COVID, because more people are on the road robbing body. Okay, let me show you one instance. I had to park my car after spending about 3.5 hours and there was no movement. I recorded something and I should show you a bit of it. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, let me give you the commentary on this one. Now, this is a gridlock actually. The road is locked down, right? Because there's serious traffic on the road. Now, you need to see how people are robbing bodies on the road. Now, this is one lane of the road. The other lane of the road is static, it's not moving at all. One lane of the road is still managing to move little by little. But look at the market. I'm talking night oh. Night you they see night here oh. Na night oh. If you see the crowd, people are rubbing body to be able to pass. So what are you there for preventing? Where is the, you can see how many people on the bike? Because people have to get home. People have to get home. See the markets. There are market places by the roadside here. Marketplaces by the roadside. People are plying bikes, doing all sorts, and people are just, the crowd is just too much. And there's also a lockdown. So you can see the crowd there by the roadside. So what is the Saturday and Sunday lockdown meant to achieve? Go. What is your mission in life that Wabio do? I don't understand. Because I want to understand the idea behind people being locked down Saturday and Sunday when ordinarily on other days you still have the same problem. So it is given the assumption that COVID-19 gave you its timetable, that it only spreads on Saturday and Sunday, so you have to lock people down. But this is a typical day. This is a Monday. Oh yeah, now this is a Monday. Look at the road. And let me come back to the idea that it's also funny that Lagos and Ogun State governments that I have direct observation and experience of, okay, have failed because they had at least 3 months. I'm not talking about other states because I did not go there. The ones that I can see or that I visited, I should talk about them. Lagos and Ogun. They had like 3 months of lockdown to address road problems. And I was saying it at the time, that these roads are very bad. And this is your opportunity to fix them. These guys ignored the roads. So look at what we have. It's causing for the lockdown. Mild drizzle now. Just simple drizzle, little drizzle now. The roads are flooded. Everywhere is blocked. Everywhere is blocked. I spent 2 days on the road. It was painful, and it did not only cost me money, it cost me energy and other things I had to do because I had plans for the day. It's 2 days on the road. It rained Sunday, I think it rained Saturday, it rained a little bit on Sunday, rained a little bit on Monday. But because they failed to fix the road, they were busy stealing all the money of Ogun and Lagos to go and prepare for election in Ondo and Edo. Do you understand it? Stealing money from Ogun and Lagos and the other states controlled by APC to go and prepare for election in Ogun and in Ondo and Edo. Now look at the road in Ogun State. Look at the road in Lagos State. Now I could not pass through Agege. It was a total lockdown too. Maybe somebody would have finished it if they allowed him second term. I don't even know. It's not even my business. Whoever is there. But if you go to that road now, you will be sorry. Because their priorities are different. Their priorities are not to fix the road. Their priorities are not to make things work for the people. Their priorities are to steal all the money and go and win more states, to continue to siphon money to build their own personal empires, while the people they are supposed to serve must continue to suffer. And we are here. Anyways, that's just a bit. Ogun State government removed that lockdown, ease it completely like Lagos already did. It's not making any sense. I can't even find any sense in it. Go and stop that nonsensical lockdown you imposed on people. It's important. Go and remove it. Or lock the state down Monday to Sunday. It's better. Otherwise, remove it. Because it doesn't make any sense. It's causing ripple. If the idea is to stop or to prevent or to reduce the spread of COVID-19, it is not achieving it. Instead, it is worsening it. It is worsening the spread, not reducing it. So please, Ogun State government, Go and learn. Anyways, because I've never seen any government as useless as Ogun. This current dispensation in Ogun State before, I've never seen.